In remote communities across the Northwest Territories, schools are struggling to meet curriculum standards. Covell Lake is no exception. According to staff, students are dropping out before they can even write or complete basic math.
They only come maybe till grade 6 and then they'll quit, or grade 9 and then they'll give up. They'll say, okay, well, there's no use for me to go because there's no support.
It's 18.
Linda Manuel is the only instructor out of 6 actually from the area. Her classroom has a blanket for a door, and with no real walls, not much privacy for teaching.
The child can't concentrate because they could hear someone talking English over here.
Manuel says the one-room log house and tiny second school are crowded.
I really want a big classroom for the language. I could make a tipi and a tent in here. I can't take it out, there's no room. So the high school, I know they said they want space themselves, they want their own classroom, or they want a locker where they could put their belongings.
A new school has been in the works for over a decade. Roughly 40 residents in the community are school age, and the young population is growing. Students here have many suggestions on how to improve the quality of their education.
Justin Couchant wants to be a heavy-duty mechanic. He says he would have benefited from shop and tech classes had they been offered. He also didn't grow up playing sports. That's because students have to walk a ways to access a small and old gym down the road.
Attendance, yeah, it's kind of an issue. Sometimes most kids will be late by an hour or something.
And then why do you think kids miss school or are late?
Because probably the work doesn't really start too soon, so they just come like a half hour late so it could finally start.
Online courses are not offered because of slow internet speed, so some students cannot take prerequisite courses needed for post-secondary. 10 students have transferred out of Covell this school year alone.
Have you had any of your friends move away, though, for school at all?
Yeah.
Why did they move away?
Probably because they wanted to move away, but the parents also said that they wanted to get them better education because they don't think they get it as good as here.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
Kind of true, actually, yeah.
APTN visited Covell in 2008, where students had gone without running water or a proper washroom for 8 years. Not much has changed. But it may get worse before it gets better. As the school's population goes down, so does the funding. Covell Lake may lose a teacher next year if students continue to leave.
I think one of the problems that we have in those small schools is that we're, like small schools like in Covell Lake, is that we're based on the same formula funding, based on enrollment, which is probably not right for our small schools. I think our schools like this should be a need to exist school, so it has to have a basic programming along the way.
The Sahtu MLA promised to make Covell Lake School a priority, but there is no date or location set for when and where a new school will go. Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Covell Lake.